All right, so here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Cris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Cris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has. Knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha Tate, beating Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it here in a matter of moments. Amanda Nunes is ready to engage yet again. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip? And she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko. And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection. It won't show under the back.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, DC is excited, folks. Round one here, Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. And despite the fact that Shevchenko's gone on to win a UFC women's flyweight title, this is the fight she wants to get back.
Yes, she wants to get it back because she has not been able to defeat Amanda Nunes just yet. In the first fight, she felt she came on late. In the second fight, she countered a little bit too much. Can she make the necessary adjustments to go at Nunes differently and finally win one of the fights between these two fantastic mixed martial artists?
Lands a jab. Not there. Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor earlier in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. Her understanding of how to move defensively whenever she gets hit with a takedown attempt. Beautiful to see her evolution inside the octagon.
Oh, big kick lands flush. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Nunes. All right, the Lioness Amanda Nunes able to land right early in this one. She's never in a rush per se, but don't want to eat too many of those.
Power defines the female GOAT. Power is her calling card. Amanda Nunes gets forward, and she starts to paw the jab to land that beautiful overhand right that she has put so many to sleep with.
Let's go. Double that jab up. Big right hook attempt, but she misses. And now leather being thrown on both sides. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Valentina Shevchenko. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Shevchenko's in half guard. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
All right, so Nunes is back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Nice shots landing from the top position. She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
90 seconds to go. Shevchenko's back in full mount. Nicely done. All right, girl, awesome. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean Shevchenko's going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
The rear naked choke is her calling card. She's got the arm under the neck now. She's got to hide that lock if she wants to finish this fight.
Oh, she escapes. Nunes is in half guard.
Oh, in the mouth.
With the elbows. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Shevchenko.
Beautiful job reversing the position there.
10 seconds to go in the round. Shevchenko getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Let's slow that down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
So 5 minutes down, here we go with the start of round two. Valentina Shevchenko. And on the other side, the Lioness, Amanda Nunes. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. And you know I'm no stat guy, I'm no punch counter, but it's hard to recall a single strike that landed. She went back to the stool essentially untouched.
I mean, no significant ones. I mean, they say a significant strike is anything outside of a jab. I didn't see anything more than the jab landing that round at all. So she is just fighting so well defensively. It almost seems as though
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to show signs of bruising. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, she's got a roundhouse kick in the arsenal, DC, and she put it to good use there.
I mean, landed that kick beautifully. The only reason she didn't spin all the way around is because her opponent's body stopped it because she landed with so much force.
Be first, girl. Come on.
Uppercut attempt here. Nice job defensively there by Shevchenko. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
66 total strikes have now landed for Valentina Shevchenko, and landing at a 49% clip tonight thus far against Amanda Nunes. 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Good defense.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Shevchenko's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Oh, so the overhand right lands again for Amanda Nunes. That one might have felt lesser first.
I mean, this is the greatest female fighter of all time. And her power is what allows for her to be so successful. And it shows in that beautiful overhand right.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Nunes' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Shevchenko. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop it.
Under a minute now to go. All right, so Nunes' left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect.
Massive knee lands from the tie clinch. Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
She slips that left hand there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Shevchenko gets back up here. 20 seconds left. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Final seconds.
Now the two separate from the clinch.
Nunes' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll... He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, uppercut. That was a jab.
Very nice leg kick there by Shevchenko. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
Lands to the body there. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She drops her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Chip.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal.
Jeez, you can hear that.
All right, so the bruising on her thigh continues to worsen by the minute. I wouldn't be surprised to see a referee check on her at some point here.
I mean, somebody has to do something. Because when she starts limping around, when she starts moving in a labored manner, we got to make sure that she's still capable of fighting. Her mind says she is, but what if her body is just failing? Oh, nice takedown defense.
Shevchenko's limping pretty seriously right now. It was that last kick to the right leg that appeared to cause her the problems. We'll keep an eye on that storyline as the fight continues. Looked like she landed a punch to the head there in the clinch. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
Nunes is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside position. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. The numbers 122 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Well, it's still connected on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Valentina Shevchenko. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
This could be it. Shevchenko going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Well, that thigh is a mess of bruises at this stage of the fight. We might get a doctor stoppage here if she doesn't address it.
The doctor might need to come in and take a look, see if she's still capable of continuing this fight. She's been battered, she's been bruised, and I don't think many would have an issue if this fight is stopped.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and what a round it was for her. We talked about her power off the top of the show, and she certainly put it on full display there.
Power is what identifies her. She got her hands going, was able to land a big shot, got the knockdown, didn't get the finish, but if she's patient, sets everything up again, maybe she'll find the finish in this round.
All right, there's the end of the round. The truck's going to run back that knockdown for us, DC, and thought we might have gotten a fight finish there.
Yeah, we thought it was over. I mean, I was over here yelling, it's done. I thought the night was done, but instead, we go forward. That shows how tough she is. And let's see if her opponent can find the shot, though, that will end the night this time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Oh, high kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. All right, so Nunes' hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense.
Oh, she's hurt bad, John.
Oh, nice hook. Not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but starting to limp.
She's starting to limp. She's been beat up. Her opponent had a game plan, an idea that that would be something that would be available to her. She was able to get to it early, and now she's continuing to do it, and now it's showing in the work that she's done.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Hands high, hands high.
Shevchenko's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. And that one certainly found the target.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Nice body kick there. Well, she nearly got her out of there with the knockdown in the previous round, and her confidence remains high here, and she's building on that momentum.
She's building on the momentum that she gained in round number 1. That was not by mistake. She knows exactly and knew exactly what she was throwing to secure that knockdown.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Just over 2 minutes to go. Slip that one. All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at 2 fighters who are on the verge of gassing out.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight, but their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late in both asking the question, how do I get this done?
Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. She's got her back. Look for her to drag her down to the floor and take her into her world.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Under a minute to go. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Nunes. Just missed with the elbow there. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stone cold. They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting the way that she is, it tells you how hurt she is from these leg kicks.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this time, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, here we go as the next round. Get her deep steps in.
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight. Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Amanda, Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
The Lioness, Reagan's mom, Amanda Nunes, your winner by TKO here tonight. And perhaps that Pena loss a couple of years ago just spurned her to further excellence, because a lot of people thought maybe she would walk away. You can argue tonight is as good as she's ever looked.
She's gotten better. She got better after losing. She opened up her own gym. She made it about her, and it is showing in her performances.